Today I'm diving into one of the most famous personal finance books of all time, Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book really helped change my perspective on money in so many ways. I read this book about 25 years ago, but I still think it is as relevant today as it was then. It's not just a book about money, but also about mindset and how two different approaches to gaining financial security can completely change how you live your life. Now, if you're new here, hello everyone, I'm James. I'm a full-time investor and former investment banker with over 25 years of investing experience. And on this channel, we talk about all things money. Obviously, money with James. Also business, self-development, and mindset. So let's break down the key lessons you can use from Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Now, lesson number 1, the two dads' mindsets. Now, Robert grew up with two father figures. His poor dad on one side, well-educated, hardworking, but he was always stuck in the cycle of working for money or trading his time for money. And then on the other side, his rich dad, which was a friend's father who understood money, assets, and how to make money work for him. Now, my personal experience is quite rather similar. Interestingly, my real dad is like Robert's poor dad. He's well-educated, he's a very hard worker, very good at his job. He was always focused on trading his time for money in a job, which led him to work for the same company for over 45 years before transitioning to a sort of self-employed basis where he's consulting for former clients, which he still does today in his 70s. It, of course, served our family well, but the major cost was he had little time for himself and for his family, which then led me to question this approach and find my rich dad in books like here, and then building my career in investment banking. Now, overall, the key takeaway from these two figures in Robert's life is rather similar to mine, and that it's not how much money you make, it's how much money you keep, and most importantly, how hard that money works for you. So lesson 2, assets versus liability. Now, Rich Dad's golden rule was simple. Assets put money in your pocket. And liabilities take money out of your pocket. Now, most people mistake liabilities for assets, like buying an expensive car or even a big house that drains you in massive mortgage payments. Rich people, on the other hand, focus on building assets, things like businesses, investments, real estate, meaning like rental, property, etc., or commercial, stocks, and other income-producing opportunities. Now, lesson 3, don't work for money, make money work for you. Now, Poor Dad said, go to school, get a good job, climb the ladder. Rich Dad said, don't just work for a paycheck, learn how money works. That means developing financial education, spotting opportunities, and building income streams beyond your job so that one day you can stop trading your time for money, meaning working in a job, and focus on having your money work for you and then compound over time. Now, watch my video here on the magical power of compounding. Now, moving on, lesson number 4, the power of financial education. Unfortunately, schools focus on a particular type of learning. It's necessary. We all need to go to school. We all need to learn what schools teach us. But they teach us things like algebra and history and all of the various other things. But they rarely teach how to invest, how to use debt wisely, or even how to understand money, let alone how to build wealth. They even rarely help stimulate curiosity about learning any of these topics. Now, Rich Dad taught Robert about accounting, investing, markets, and entrepreneurship. The more you understand these skills, the more control you have over your financial destiny. Exactly why I started this channel, as I want to help inspire others to want to learn about investing and provide a place where they can come to do that without all the hyperbole and other exaggerated claims that some of the other finance influencers put out. I think financial education is far more important today than it has ever been. With the uncertain future created by an ever-advancing AI and robotics, the probability of anyone really being able to do what my dad did and work for the same company for over 40 years is sadly probably near zero. Lesson number 5, the importance of taking risks. Poor Dad feared failure, like many people, whereas Rich Dad embraced it. Robert Kiyosaki says, winners aren't afraid of losing. Failure is just part of the process. The rich take calculated risks, and as part of that, they fail. So they invest, they fail/learn, and then they grow. Whereas the poor and the middle class often play it safe and stay stuck. This is a truly powerful lesson because it really takes time to learn, fail, hopefully small, grow. So I urge everyone, please start as early as you can. It has taken me over 25 years to truly develop my skills and confidence in investing. Lesson number 6, the mindset shift. The biggest lesson in the book, perhaps? It's not your salary that makes you rich. It's your mindset. Rich Dad asked, how can I afford this? Poor Dad said, I can't afford this. That tiny shift from limitation to opportunity changes everything. So in summary, the key lessons from this really, truly remarkable book are focus on assets, not liabilities. Learn how money works. Take some risks and embrace the mistakes. And above all, shift your mindset. That's how you move from just working for money to making money work for you. If you found this helpful, hit the old thumbs up, like, subscribe down there, and share this video with somebody who needs a financial mindset shift. And obviously, if you like today's video, then I think you'll enjoy this video popping up here shortly about taking control of your financial future.
The preceding content is informational only and based on information available when created. It is not an offer or solicitation, nor is it tax or legal advice. It does not consider your financial circumstances and objectives and may not be suitable for you.